the Manchester United takeover process remain a myth. An update from Mike Keegan, saying that the sale negotiation process is still ongoing, and there is still a willingness to sell from the Glazers. But according to Ben Jacobs, Mike Keegan is correct. I had put something out the week before, saying that contrary to some reports, the takeover process is not paused. I suppose to that because people are looking at this in a transfer terms, they essentially feel like, if they don't know a winner it is paused, but naturally behind the scene, there's quite a lot of legal or logistical things going on. So again, and frustratingly, there's two sides, or narratives here. The groups are saying, as you would expect, that they are kind of an element of limbo. That's not to say that it's paused, but they are waiting for communication, because they think they are ready. And then those close to the selling side are arguing that there's no communication at this point, because Qatar in particular isn't ready. Now isn't ready can be construed in two ways. One, that there's delays, so that will naturally cause frustration and irritation in the fan base, but two, if you are not ready, you are in the process, so maybe that's a positive. And what does not ready means, or what could the delay be? Well, essentially, as said many times, both the groups are being asked to prepare themselves to effectively sign. And then they would enter into the completion part of the process, which is the thing that optimistically could be 6 weeks or optimistically could be 12 weeks, and to get there, the so-called vehicle has to be ready. And a vehicle is not a car, by the way. For those that don't know takeovers, a vehicle for Qatar is the 9-2 Foundation. And 9-2 Foundation has to be legally and logistically ready to complete the transfer, which means that Glazers have to be confident that they are in place, not only to provide a satisfactory offer or structure in the case of Jim Ratcliffe, but also complete, and that means not only having shown proof of funds, having those funds available to transfer, but it also means all of the legal box tricks and ultimately confidence that they are who they say they are. So if the Glazers proceed with Qatar and then go through all of the other approvals for mergers and acquisitions, the Premier League owners and directors test and so on, that they are going to pass all of these, and that everyone's time is not going to be wasted. Again, two narratives: one, the groups that they feel like a winner should be chosen, and two, the selling side that actually not all of these legal and logistical box tricks are yet in place, and that is what's causing the delay. And then the key point again, which will frustrate the Manchester United fan base, but the reality isn't it, which is why there's so much heat around the takeover, an annoyance when there's almost non-update, and that has just been the process throughout. But I think that the key in all of these is that until everyone is ready, the Glazers are not going to say who they have decided, which means that they remain determined sellers, and they may well have a very clear idea of which directions they want to move in, but all options are being kept open and multiple parties are being spoken to, until almost everybody is ready, and that is when they are going to reveal whether they want to pick of these two groups or go down different route.